Okay.
All right, so I'm starting to do some video just to show people what's going on here and try and get some more folks on site.
Cool.
So I'm going to put it up on the web tomorrow morning.
What's your first name again?
Vinay.
Vinny, yeah. Great.
So tell me who you are and what you're doing here.
Okay, Pat Malone's my name, and I'm looking after the bulk of the growing of the vegetables here for the community farm Cloughjordan, along with Bruce Darrell, and my partner Bruce is looking after the beans and peas and pulses and lettuce and stuff, and then I'm basically doing the rest, the bulky crops.
Yep.
So we have spuds, carrots, beetroot, that type of thing, brassicas, cabbages, cauliflowers. So we're looking here at, I suppose, about 1.25 acres of potatoes. There's 13 varieties there. A little bit grassy in the beginning, but that was just the headland. So the first few rows are early potatoes, and we'll be digging them up in July onwards. So we should really have a continuous supply of potatoes right through till this time next year, hopefully.
Gotcha. Wow.
You know, so that's the challenge.
So the different varieties of potatoes become ready for eating at different points?
Yeah, you have your first earlies, second earlies, early main crop, and late main crop. So it's kind of spread out. Our main bulk would be Setanta. You can see half the field is down to Setanta. This variety was given to us, the seed potato was given to us by a Camp Hill community in Kildare, at Grangebeg Camp Hill, and basically as a barter. So we were thrilled with that kind of community spirit as well.
Absolutely.
Something that we're trying to harness and get going here. The other varieties then, and that would be worth about €500 and this is a year when things are a bit tight for us, so it was really welcome.
Yes.
It's a good variety and it's blight resistant. Now it's early for blight yet, so there's no signs of anything, but I'm about to earth these up actually this week. So then the other varieties we got in smaller amounts, so we got about 12 varieties, just trying different ones and see how the members like them. They're very subjective potatoes. Basically,
absolutely.
People like flowery ones, they like waxy ones, or lots in between. So in that sense, it's a kind of a trial for the bulk of them, and we'll select maybe bigger quantities of some of them then next year, and all the time changing varieties.
So seeing what grows, seeing what people like.
That's it. Yeah. That's it. And we tend to go for more of the older varieties just because of the flavour is fantastic. Now, some of them are a little bit vulnerable to blight, and especially the earlies. But at the same time, once blight gets on top of us, we just cut away the hollands and the potatoes will mature away. So we're inclined to not look so much for massive tonnage. We're expecting about 12 to 15 tons off this block of ground.
Yes.
Unfortunately, compost was restricted this year. We don't have enough to get around. So in that sense, the yield mightn't be huge, but we have plenty of potatoes planted. So in another way, we should have enough to get us through the winter.
Yeah, got it. Lovely. Well, thank you very much.
Vinny.
I'm going to put this up on the internet tomorrow morning, and
fair play.
yeah, it's
have you a soft spot for potatoes or what?
Well, no. I mean, basically, what I'm doing is I'm documenting what's happening here, right?
Okay.
So, do you know Open Farm Tech? This guy Marchin in Kansas, who's doing all these farm machines and stuff.
Okay.
So, I'm sort of part of what I do for a living is documenting things with video to show what's happening in projects.
Nice one. God, I'd love to see a few of them for sure. Well, Davey would be spot.
I mean, they're just like this, right?
Great.
You do this, you put it on the internet. That's the documentation. Because anybody who's trying to figure out what's happening here, until I actually came to Cloughjordan, I had no idea what was going on.
Okay.
Here, let me show you how this works. You just keep that pointed at me.
Right.
Now you're doing the filming.
Excellent.
Right? And that camera is £100.
£100 only.
Not an expensive thing, and it's got big studio microphones on top of it.
Makes you look good, Vinny.
Well, I told you, it's a very special camera. So the idea is to basically just get into the habit of putting up 2 or 3 videos a week that just show what's happening that week. So if somebody's building or they're going to be pouring the pad for the enterprise centre, we put that stuff online, and any one of those videos is not that informative. But when you get 50 or 60 of them and a few thousand people on the internet who check it once in a while, pretty soon people begin to understand that Cloughjordan's a real thing and things actually happening.
Cool. Yeah.
And now you've made a video too.
Okay, I just spotted 3 pigeons that are gone up into the headland up there. Those beggars better keep away.